Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Maled Eats. I'm Maled and we'll be eating. And today we're making a very famous West African dish called Jollof Rice. It has many variations across West Africa. I'm doing the closest thing to Nigerian Jollof Rice. There are so many different recipes and so many different techniques because it is such a big continent, but I think this recipe is really good and I hope you will too, so please enjoy the video. We're going to start off by preparing the tomato base in which the flavor of the red pepper and the distinct red color is going to come from. You're going to blend 4 Roma tomatoes, 3 red bell peppers, 1 red onion, and 2 scotch bonnets, and then add 5 cloves of garlic and then puree until it has a salsa-like consistency. You'll know once all the pieces are blended and there's no more big chunks remaining. This can also be done beforehand. I'd say about a day or 2 beforehand, but no more than that. Then, in a large Dutch oven or heavy bottom pot, you're going to add a generous amount of olive oil, about a cup, as this rice is fried for a decent amount of time and will absorb that oil. Heat on medium-high heat and then add a sliced red onion. You're going to saute that onion until soft, and then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Saute again until the tomato paste is dispersed throughout the oil and it starts to get a deep red color. Then you're going to add 2 bay leaves and 2 tablespoons of spice mix made up of 4 parts ground ginger, 4 parts dried thyme, 3 parts red chili flake, 2 parts ground coriander, 1 part cinnamon, 1 part paprika, 2 part garlic salt, and add 2 tablespoons of curry powder as well, and saute until the spices fill your kitchen with an amazing aroma. Then you're going to add about 2.5 cups of the tomato base and cook until it reduces into a thick paste with the olive oil floating on top. Once that happens, you're going to add about 3 cups of washed, rinsed, parboiled rice. Stir the rice and let that fry a little bit with the olive oil. You're going to let that rice cook until it's a nice red color from the base and absorbed a little bit of the oil. Then to that, you're going to add about 2 cups of chicken stock, and your rice should barely be covered and boiling. But that's okay because we're going to use tin foil to create a seal with the lid. The tin foil is going to create steam which will cook the rice. Then you're going to cook the rice for about 30 to 45 minutes on medium-low until the rice is cooked. Careful with the hot steam because it will burn. Then you're going to taste the rice for seasoning, salt, and then you're going to add a sliced red onion and a sliced tomato. Stir to combine and cover so that the heat from the rice cooks the tomatoes and onions slightly. You're going to serve this rice with some chicken legs that have been rubbed with the same spice mix as earlier and a little bit of olive oil. You're going to cook this in a cold skillet over medium-high heat until the fat of the chicken legs start to render. Then you're going to add some more chicken fat that you have reserved or butter for an extra thick flavor. Then once the chicken has reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees and you've been turning it around so that it's nice and crispy on all sides, you're going to serve this with the rice and enjoy. Alright, and that is how you make jollof rice. Now let's try this together. Wow, that's so good. So smoky and spicy. That's really good. Now let's try that chicken. Very well spiced, tender, juicy, buttery, delicious. Honestly, this is a very good dish. Now, I know it's a party dish, but I'm sure you can make it any day you want. And I really hope you try this recipe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments below. And I'll see you next time on Maled Eats.